podcast.
First episode ever live.
Yeah,
Let's go.
live on video.
Yeah, this is what we actually look like.
Yeah.
So,
Face reveal.
yeah, face reveal.
I'm a
This
little
is-
nervous, honestly. And I didn't take my sweat pill this morning, so
Oh, shit. This isn't good. It's not as hot as here, though, as it is in the other room.
no, we like this. We like it better here for sure. I was in a studio once before when I was 15, and
I don't think I've ever been in a studio before. Not like this. I went to Jimmy Fallon, though, once, actually.
oh,
Yeah.
night in the city.
Yeah, in the city when I toured, like, when it was LA, Brooklyn for the first time. That's one of the things we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was in the studio because I made a team, so they made me come on national TV for kids, and they made me. It was like an interview, and then they made me like put on goalie gear with clown roller skates and a lefty stick. I'm a righty, and they made me do like a little skills competition in the hallway, and the puck wouldn't move on the floor. They
Did you
had.
see your rollerblades with your pads and stuff?
Yes, but I skate like I looked. They were like, "Oh my God, she's like a good goalie. Like,
That
look at her."
sucks.
And I was so like,
So they did you dirty.
they did me so dirty. I flew home and cried.
You had to fly?
Yeah, it was big,
Just only for that?
big gig. Yeah,
Wait, that's crazy.
me and my cousin.
When you were young.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to bring this here, but I couldn't finish
it's
it. in
part of your
time.
personality.
Yeah. It's not part of my personality usually.
Yeah, anymore.
No, usually I'm a big Nespresso guy, but I'm also a brown sugar oat milkshake and espresso guy, and that's a vanilla latte.
It looks very.
And I
very
never
good.
get that. I don't know what I was doing this morning.
This is a little pre-recorded episode
Oh yeah.
because we're going into spring break.
Yeah, spring break. Let's go.
Spring break. What are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Florida with a couple teammates, Panama City. Couple teammates, not Tindra.
Yeah, I'm not
Tindra didn't-
invited. I'm not invited.
She didn't catch the invite. No, I'm just kidding. Of course you were invited,
Yeah.
but you can't go. You can
No.
you can tell them why, but let me talk about me first.
Yeah, of course. Always.
Yeah, we're going to Panama City, like couple of us, just to hang out, relax, like nothing crazy, just lay on the beach, get off campus for a couple days. We leave Saturday, so tomorrow it's Friday today. Leaving Saturday at 4 a.m.
Mm.
You don't have to drive us though.
Really?
No.
I was
no.
waiting for the
No,
question.
don't worry. I think Jeannie's dad's gonna drive us, so you don't have to. But yeah,
That's it.
you're getting
Yeah,
FOMO.
well,
I know.
I am getting.
Tinder asked me
FOMO.
to have a sleepover tonight, and I was like, wait, whoa, you're actually gonna miss me? But I realized that's not why. It's because Sasha's coming.
Yeah, our friend from Michigan is coming.
Yeah.
So I'll hang out with her this weekend. We're gonna go to the city. She's a big thrift shop girl, and
yeah.
so am I. Like I love to shop with her because every time I buy something, I can be sure that she bought 10
Yeah,
times
like
the amount.
you know those people that when you go to the mall with them and they buy one thing and then you feel like shit for buying 50.
Yeah.
Sasha always makes.
No,
me
I can
feel
buy
good.
50, and she bought more than me
Yeah,
anyway.
she-
Twice the amount
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm really excited for
totally
that,
agree.
and we're gonna stay in the city.
Like actually, I don't like going to the mall with you.
I don't like going to the mall with you either,
Okay.
because I feel guilty when I go to the mall with you.
Yeah, I also feel guilty because we both buy like one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need
We
some
can-
Sasha.
We can work on that. Also, we got like a little bit of a live audience today,
Yeah.
which is second time.
Second time now. We practiced last week, and
Yeah, practice last week. Now we're ready to go.
yeah. Well, so that's my plan, and also, yeah, I am staying here because, well, I'm just gonna go to New York City. Now, well, it's like a 40-minute train ride from us,
Yeah.
so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm gonna skate next week,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like me.
Yeah, tell them
and
why
one
you can't
player
come to
and-
Florida.
Well, yeah. Well,
Oh, they don't.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go to
They
Florida.
don't know yet.
I'm not gonna go to Florida because I'm hoping to make Team Sweden for Worlds, but I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
that yet.
You
So,
don't know yet.
but I have to act as if I'm making it because I can't show up and with a beer belly and a tan
And a tan.
and be like
And a tan line and a
"Let's play some
burn.
hockey." Ooh.
And you gotta go to the trainer's office before you get on the ice at Worlds. Like, can I get some aloe? Like,
Yeah, and I have like a tan line.
yeah.
No can do. So I'm gonna stay here and skate and just like keep the fort down, I guess. Hold the fort down.
Yeah, yeah. We can't all leave.
No, someone has to make sure. Like,
Yeah, that triple would be running show in our
Yeah,
hallway, and
exactly.
that just can't ever happen.
No.
So, yeah, you gotta stay for sure. Be a team player, and honestly, you're very responsible, I must say. Like
Yeah.
you could. I was trying to convince her to come.
Not everyone,
everybody
but,
was
a
like, we were
couple.
like, Tindra, like you don't have to drink in Florida, like we can work out every day, like we can just tan and do homework.
The ocean
in the
might
sun.
freeze. You can skate on that.
Yeah, you can skate. You never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
No. But yeah, you guys tried, and I do really want to come, but hopefully there'll be another
I do
time.
really want you to come too. We've never been on vacation together.
No.
But
Maybe
we're
we
gonna
don't
do a
like
road
each
trip.
other. Maybe we don't like
Okay.
each other on vacation.
Really? Like we live together.
Fair point.
But we are gonna do a road trip. We're gonna go to Boston, right?
Yeah. I have it on my bucket list.
Yeah, it's on mine.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't say Boston. I just said like road trip.
I said weekend. Yeah, so we made, for this episode, we prepared, like,
Yeah, we can
spring
go a
bucket
little
lists.
rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah, rundown. We're gonna do a mock draft. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do like our first round pick if the draft was like today, based on how far the season's
Yeah.
been.
But just the first round.
Just the first
Without
round, and then couple like honorable mentions or like robberies, like
Yeah.
people who were like so low in the draft who are doing good right now, and then we got a spring break bucket list.
Yeah. Well, no, spring bucket list, because now that hockey's over,
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
we
yeah.
have
Just
to, like,
spring off season
Yeah.
bucket list.
we've been talking a lot about, like, the only thing we've been talking about this week is the playoff loss still.
Yeah.
And, like,
I
we're
mean,
not
like,
over it.
Literally, like
We're not
still.
over it. But
Even this morning when we were walking here, it
yeah,
was
we're
like,
like, what if we would have
I was
done
like,
this?
Tindra, I bet we lost because of this reason. It was like, because we did a different workout or something, and
Yeah.
you were like, Bree, like, no.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just think that for
And
the
there's
bucket list,
something else we're doing today.
are
Or
we?
is that it? Talking hair. We're gonna talk hair a little bit.
Oh, we're gonna talk a little bit about hair.
Because
Yeah,
you like
it's important.
take our advice about
It's
hair,
important, yeah.
probably. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
but
kidding.
just for the bucket list, we figured, like, we have talked to so many people, and, like, we have, like, all we've been doing recently is hockey.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it all has,
like
evolved
quite
around
literally
hockey.
since September.
yeah, and just especially, like, going into playoffs, like, all I do is, like, I go work out, I, like, have to go to class, but I think about hockey. I go to practice, and then I
Yeah.
like go recover, and then I eat to play hockey. I sleep to play hockey. Like,
Yeah,
everything
the
you do.
box was even slacking because we were so
Yeah,
busy.
the box was
like we
slacking.
missed an episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we just have to, like, I don't know, enjoy doing something else for a little bit, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to start us off with your bucket list?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Well, I already said one was to do a road trip with
Mm.
you somewhere. Maybe Boston is probably looking like the
Boston is, yeah,
destination.
Boston is high up there. Lucky
Yeah,
Boston.
it would be cool to go to Boston, even if we stayed like a night or two in a hotel.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, we can do that.
Definitely.
You-
My first point is go to Worlds.
That's not a
it's-
spring.
No, and it's
Bucket
out of
list.
my control and everything. But I just, like,
Yeah, but
kinda
Tindra,
depends,
this
like-
was supposed to be a fun
Yeah,
activity
I
that
know,
we could do together. You can't just put that on.
and now
your-
this is hockey too. Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, if I do go, it's 3 weeks that I'm gone. So at least, like,
3.
yeah, I won't be, like, able to check everything off, but at least I can check something off if I put that on my list.
Okay.
That was what I was
Sure.
thinking. And then I also have to swim in the pool. We have a pool
Oh,
on campus, and for
That's a
3
good
years,
one.
for 3 years we've talked about swimming in the pool. I have never.
I mean, I don't think I've talked about it as much as you have,
I
but
have.
like
I
would,
have. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have. But I'd totally go swimming. My mom taught me how to swim like last time I was in Florida. Not like taught me how to like tread water, but she taught me how to like do this, you know,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
breathe.
The real swim, and then
Yeah,
come up,
like
yeah.
actual like swimming,
Mhm.
swimming in like a pool like that.
So we can have a competition.
Sure.
Yeah. So my point now is win a swimming competition in the pool. That's over Brie.
Okay. My best stroke is breaststroke.
Yeah, I think that's my fastest too. Honestly.
This is the breaststroke, right? When you do this.
You asking a Swede? Sure.
They don't swim in Sweden.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's called.
I think we're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's breaststroke because this.
And
is
the other one is crawl.
crawl. Yeah, back crawl, front crawl. Yeah. So this one's got to be breaststroke. Anyway.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to the swimming podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. My other thing on my my spring bucket list is to play fucking roller hockey. That is my favorite thing to do ever. We have a roller rink like right outside our dorm. Okay, actually that was a lie. It's
Yeah,
not,
it's
it's
okay,
not right
a
out.
little bit of a walk, but
It's like a little bit of walk, but like 2-minute walk
Yeah.
outside of our dorm, and it's so nice. So I want to play roller hockey.
Mm.
And I need to say my other point too, because this kind of goes along with it, but like not really. But my other spring activity that I need to do is play goalie on the actual ice.
oh,
And you're
yes,
here.
yes,
I've been looking forward to that. Like I've been talking about that for so long.
yeah.
I want to be goalie so bad, just for one practice. I would never want to be a goalie in real life because I
No,
think
because only stupid people do that.
no, I think
That's what
goalies.
Bree said that.
Yeah, goalies are really, really weird. Remember that one time when we went out and someone asked me if I was the goalie and I got so offended.
We
I
were
was
like,
so mad.
point out who you think is the goalie,
And
they didn't
who
point
we-
at me.
It was
They-
just some random guy.
was
He
someone-
pointed at
yeah.
me and I was like,
and then
okay.
the night ended.
it's time to go.
Mm.
Like that was so embarrassing.
No, when we were like, you know,
Goalies are just really weird. Like
Yeah.
you're the only normal goalie I've ever met. My cousin's a goalie actually,
Mm.
but I told you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to be a full-time goalie, but I do want to try it once. And something like, I think my head is just so big, but something's telling me I'm just gonna be like disgusting. Like
Mm.
I'm gonna be really, really good.
You do play goalie sometimes in practice, just with your player gear. You like slide a little.
Yeah,
here
yeah,
and there.
because I do goalie world with
Yeah,
Tindra
every
like
week.
twice a week.
Yeah, twice a week. Yeah.
Twice a week. Every week we do goalie world, and I always see them doing like their like
Yeah.
slide, like
Yeah, you know all the moves.
like looking at the glove, like RVHing, like
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. So I'm just like so bored on the ice that sometimes like I start doing the little goalie slides with
Yeah,
them,
when
and
you're
like
waiting.
and Babs will do some pucks to me, and I'll like catch it in my glove, It's so satisfying being a goalie. You know, did you please tell me you opened the TikTok? I sent to you really late last night, so I don't know if you saw it.
No.
But it was just of a goalie, and it was so satisfying. Maybe we can put the clip in here if we find out how to do
Yeah.
it. We'll see.
Or not. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when we lost in playoffs, I was super
Dude, you-
sad. But the only sorry, keep bringing it up. But I'm just saying the only thing that
I
like
don't wanna
the
shed a
light,
tear on
the only
video.
light I could see was that I was gonna get to be a player for a practice.
Yeah,
Like, now
Tindra's
the-
actually like I'll give it to you. Like you're good. You're pretty good.
Well-
Your shot's just horrible and
Yeah,
you're
my
really
shot is
slow,
horrible.
but your
and-
IQ is awesome.
yeah, like I think it's 'cause
I'd
I
love to
played
have you out
floorball
there
and
on our
stuff.
team.
Except for when it's like, oh, tag up to the blue line. So
Tag up.
tap up. What do you call it? When you're like, okay, puck is out of the zone, like
I
you
can't
have to
believe
get
you
out.
just said tag up, dude. Like offside.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
like
god.
if whatever, like
Tag up.
my only memory from being a player is that like I was always a goalie when I was a kid, but then sometimes I would like get to be player for a week
Yeah, yeah.
to like learn how to skate. And then I remember playing one game as a player, and it was just like offside. Like we were in zone, the puck went out, and everyone like tagged up. Like what do you say? Tagged
Wait,
up.
you were in the zone and the puck went out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
it's
I I would not. Everyone was like, Tindra, get out! And I was like, doo. Like I had no clue what was going on.
I can't picture you being that kid.
Yeah, I was.
feel
that
like
kid.
you would be the kid yelling at the dumb kids. Like
Yeah, yeah. But
were
maybe
you
that's
younger
like
than them or something? I can't picture that
No.
being you.
it was
Maybe
just
you
like I was just up in the
maybe
blue.
you
'cause I used to-
developed late.
yeah, maybe. And now I have to like. now
you're
I have
making
so
up for
many
all those
yellings to
years.
like take back.
Yeah.
So I keep yelling at people. Anyway, my next one. Are we done talking about goalie player? We could
Yeah.
probably like do a little TikTok on it.
Yeah, no, we'll do a vlog.
Yeah. So follow us on
We
TikTok.
we want to do I don't think I told you this, but I want to do 3-puck with you.
Mm.
You know what that is?
I know what 3-puck is.
Because I want to win. If you don't know what 3-puck is, there's 3 pucks. The player gets 1 rebound, and it's like whoever
Yeah. Just try and
you
score.
gotta
You
score or
can shoot,
save
you can do a
2 to
breakaway.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah, shot, breakaway, anything. Best 2 out of 3.
We'll do that for sure.
Put your money on someone right now, and text us.
Text us.
My number is
Bree.
519. Yeah.
My starts with 631.
Well, no, because then if they just text us in a group chat, so because then someone could be like,
DM
Texting.
us.
yeah, DM us, but someone is gonna like text me and be like, I picked you, and then they're gonna text you,
And be like, oh,
Tindra.
I picked you. I think you're gonna win. Yeah.
I
see how
I
that-
think
That's fraud. Yeah.
I would do a bet with you. I would bet you Starbucks that I would win. I really think I'm gonna win.
I bet you Starbucks.
You think
Okay.
you're gonna win?
A Starbucks.
sure. Seen it here first.
Okay. Well, my next point is, well, I have just I want to try different workouts. I want to try Pilates.
Oh shit! I know what you're talking about.
I want to try Pilates. I want to try ride a horse because we have horses on campus. And I want to do like a bungee workout. I've seen them on.
Shoot for the stars.
What?
Riding a horse?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I can do that.
I was just covering my microphone.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I fully think I can just get on a horse and do that. Yeah.
I don't think it's that easy. I'm not sure. We'd have to ask Peyton about this, but I don't
Yeah.
think you can just like ride a horse. Like,
No, but I'm
not
gonna
sure
have
that's how it works.
Peyton come with us.
And
or me.
put you on the horse?
Yeah.
You ever think how you get on the horse?
Well, I think you put your foot in the thing and then you just swing over
Okay.
your other leg.
Okay.
My cousins
I'll-
have horses. I've
I've-
seen them before, but I have never
never-
touched a horse. I'm like very scared of them, but I feel like I don't want to like pet you, but I can sit on their back. That's fine.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I'd rather pet you, but I don't want to go on your back.
Oh, really?
Imagine if you piss off the horse and he like, dude, it's kind of dangerous.
I feel like they can sense that I'm like careful and scared.
I think that they can sense you're scared and then they get scared and then they want to fuck off with you.
Fake it till you make it. I guess I'll just have to.
Yeah, I had
Act
another
cool.
spring break point, but I don't remember, but I did write it down. What did I say? Oh, dude, go to the city more.
Yeah.
We also always say
Definitely,
that, and
yeah.
we've gotten better at that.
No, not this year. We've been so bad this year.
Okay, but this year, like, we've actually had when could we have
Yeah.
like one where we like, oh, we should go and we can't. Like, we've literally never had that opportunity. But I think last spring we kind of went to the city.
Yeah.
a lot-ish.
Yeah. We should definitely
not-
go. I have
Maybe
some.
not a lot. And another thing I want to do specifically in the city, I don't know why I was thinking about this, but dude, I want to go. Me and Amar talked about this. Well, I guess we didn't really talk about this, but her dad was down, and so were my parents at the same time, and she was like, we should go to another comedy show. But I want to go to a comedy show with our team.
Yeah.
Like, with our friends.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that would be so
Yeah.
fun. And I've said that like 500 times, and we never done that.
We
I
should.
said we should have done that last spring, and we never did it. Like, we
Yeah.
have to do it this
A
spring.
comedy show, like now I've been to one too, and I do agree. It's really
so
fun. Yeah, it's really fun.
And it's like, I don't know if I can. We might have to cut this out. It's a good pregame spot.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So.
I have one. Well, I also want to run a half marathon.
Jesus.
I'm like,
They're
it's
pretty
okay. If you wonder if I'm doing well, no. Like, but I think I'm gonna. There's this one in Brooklyn that we had friends running last year.
I think a bunch of people are running.
Yeah,
it.
and like I think it would be like pretty cool. And I also like to shorten it. Like when I talk about this, I like to tell people that I'm gonna run a marathon. Because a half marathon is such a long word to say, so I'll just go like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna run a marathon.
Marathon.
Little do they know that it's only a half. Anyway, yeah, but it's like $200 though. That's what's crazy. Like I don't
know.
understand why you have to
I
pay
know.
that much money to suffer.
Well,
But you get a medal, I guess. but,
and like there's so much and like whatever.
yeah, I
Like
guess.
you think of a race, it's like a big
No, yeah.
event, but
Like our friend told us it was worth it, so
yeah.
I'm hoping to.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't. I would
you
consider
come?
running. Yeah, I would consider running it with you.
Mm.
Like actually, I think I would probably run it with you.
Yeah.
That's another thing where I think my head is just so big. Like
Yeah,
I
well,
really think I could.
You are a good runner.
Yeah, I'm not very like strong, to be honest. Like you said.
Even though, like-
I'm not very strong, but I can run a little
Yeah.
bit. So
You're good
which
at
is
running.
good because if you're ever in danger, they don't ask how strong you are.
No.
They
They'll ask
just-
you to run.
Yeah. So.
I have so many more. I'll keep going. I want to get
Dude.
better at golfing.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're
you
good
need
at
to golf.
golfing, and I like always like I don't want to come because I'm so sucky.
I'm not like good.
No,
Like-
but you can hit the ball.
Yeah.
Like if I
would,
came on a round with you guys and like was actually playing, I
But-
think we might have to stay out there for I don't know.
No,
how
I
many
know, but
hours.
you could just try, and even if it goes 2 feet, just play best ball.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. One day, actually, we should. Like I'm talking like right when I get back from Florida.
Mm.
We should wake up early and get a tea time and go
Okay.
with a couple of people.
Yeah.
I want to go with Zach's girlfriend.
Julia.
Yes. Someone who's good at golf.
Julia, if you hear this.
And Jan.
yeah, our golf friend.
Yeah.
I don't think they listen to this.
I really don't. I think we're in the clear here.
Yeah.
I don't think they're listening.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
those are two people I want to golf with, or
Yeah.
really anyone who's on my Lebanese friend.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We
Anyone
have a
who's
golf
on
team on this.
Yeah, anyone on the
here.
golf team,
Yeah.
I'd golf with you any day.
My next point, go to Six Flags.
I don't want to go.
What?
No.
Really?
That's like a roller coaster place, right?
Yeah.
I'm just not the biggest roller coaster guy. Like I'd rather spend my money, I think, on something else. Like I don't think I want to do that.
Oh well. Like,
How far is that?
it's in New Jersey. I don't know, an hour or two maybe.
It's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Because I was watching my show last night. This is crazy that you're talking about Six Flags.
Uh-huh.
Young Sheldon, and they're in Texas, and Missy Cooper was like, or the mom knocked on the door to wake her up for breakfast, and the little girl was like, oh, okay, she's not like little, she's like in high school.
Okay, we'll get to the point.
Anyways, she was like, I'm going to Six Flags.
Well, I bet there's different Six Flags. I think there's like multiple.
Oh, well that would.
It's
make
like
sense.
McDonald's. It's everywhere.
McDonald's.
My next point, I want to go in a helicopter over the city. I don't think it's that expensive.
Your
just, like,
points are fucking crazy. I want to ride a horse. I want to ride a helicopter. Like,
I want to hop in the helicopter.
mine are like, let's play roller hockey. Throw me some goalie pads and like Boston. That was my farthest.
No, I want to go in a helicopter and just like, I want to hit the perfect spot, perfect time in the day, so that it's like golden hour / sunset, and it's just like no
Okay,
clouds in
Daddy.
the sky, and just like go over the city, like wave to the Statue of
No.
Liberty.
No clouds in the sky.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't do time checks right now.
No.
Shit.
Well, we'll just have to keep going.
Yeah,
have so
we
many
might
more. I'll
be here-
just
this
run-
might be a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
How do you have more, dude?
I want to go to a
done.
Broadway show, like a Lion King or something. I want to
I
go
don't think-
have dinner in the city,
I would come
like
with you.
just like city stuff. I want to watch sunset. I want to have a picnic. Attainable goals
Yeah.
to me. Like I think that's fine.
Picnic, we should actually write that down because we need to do that.
Yeah, I did it with Paula last year, and it was great. When you guys were in Florida, when we didn't come last year too. This has happened before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said I want to go to markets. I want to buy stuff. I want to go to thrift stores, and I want to say yes more. Like.
Yeah, you need to be better at that.
Yeah.
Like, I just think I know that you don't always want to like go on out, and I don't either. Like I don't want to like go out
Yeah.
all the time. But one like yesterday or 2 nights ago when we just all drove to
Yeah.
Peddler?
Got driven by me. the
yeah.
peddler.
Okay, but someone else could have driven.
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
It was just like nice
I know.
to just sit and like chat.
Yeah.
Like nothing else was happening, and no one else was there except for people that we're like both
Yeah.
close with. Like
Yeah.
it was like literally like missed opportunity.
yeah.
Well,
I also
no,
think
no,
I
not-
had a-
you didn't
no.
miss anything. Like it's not like we had so much fun that you missed out
No.
on, but it's just like conversations. Like
Yeah.
you know that you learn something new every day, and if you haven't learned
But usually
something new before we
you
went
fill
out,
me
then you
in
come.
anyway, so I'll get to know it
Yeah,
from you.
that's so true.
The one person I like. I'm just kidding. But team, that was a sarcastic joke. But yeah, I just want to say yes more. Even though I had an 8 a.m. the day after, so I was
Yeah,
like, just
yeah.
sometimes I just think I'm too clever. Like I think too much into the future. I know all the consequences if I do
Yeah,
this.
and like
Sometimes I just have to not think about the consequences.
and also I think like you have people on like
Yeah.
campus, you know.
Yeah.
You feeling what I'm, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, and you're like comfortable
Yeah.
being alone.
Yeah.
Some people I don't like have to go out. I think every night
Yeah.
because they can't. Like my head is also the same way. I'm like, I could literally like put my show on and put a face mask on
Mm.
and shower
Wow.
and like get cozy and go to bed and make a bag of popcorn or a ramen and get
Wow,
cozied
that
up in my
sounds
sheets
So good.
and maybe FaceTime a few people,
Oh.
get cozied up. But then I'm like, you
But
know
no,
what?
you're a trooper.
Like
Mhm.
live.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever regret it.
Yeah.
That might be a bad philosophy, but
And my last
you never
point-
know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna talk to. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
Thank you.
And
So
you-
inspirational.
You wrap it up too.
My
because
last
This
point.
is like a fucking really long list.
My last point, drink more. Well, anything. I need to drink more water. I definitely
Oh shit.
my New Year's
That's what I thought
resolution
about.
my New Year's resolution was that I should drink more Celsius. Like that, I want to start drinking Celsius.
What? Why?
Yeah,
Why
to
would
like,
that be
you know, I feel like,
resolution?
I don't know, but at least like a couple times. We got a time
we got
check.
a time check.
So nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The note said 20 minutes.
We're 24
minutes
Yeah.
in, and keep going if
Yeah,
you can.
keep going.
Yeah,
We'll keep going
we're
for sure. Yeah, no, but Celsius,
Sorry, that
water,
was really
honestly,
weird.
alcohol too. Like, just like consume more fluids is what I want to do. Orange juice, whatever.
I really need to drink more water, but I don't want to.
No,
Like,
you really
remember
don't.
when you saw me in the morning when we were both in
Yeah.
the different bathroom? The bathroom we do what's it called? Communal bathrooms.
Yeah.
Still.
And it was
Yeah, it's pretty sad. We're
close
fucking
to
21 years
yeah.
old. You're
close to cleaning.
like 25.
We
but-
met up in the other one.
Yeah. So our bathroom was closed, so we had to walk down the hall to go to the other bathroom. And this was in the morning. I didn't know you were coming. And I was brushing my teeth, like washing my face, and I went pee. And might be really weird, but
Yeah.
the
TMI.
the bathroom, our normal usual bathroom, it's like automatic flush. So I'm just used to waking up in the morning, like
yeah.
going to the bathroom
Yeah.
and then walking out.
Yeah, and then
And I had just woken up. That bathroom was closed, so we kept going. I've actually never been to this. This was my first time in that bathroom.
oh, fun.
You
Exciting. I've
too,
been
or
there
no?
before.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've been.
anyway. I went to the bathroom, and I just walked out because, like, I don't know. I had just woken up and I was used to automatic flushing.
Mm.
And Tindra walks in, and it was like we were in a different world because we were in a random bathroom, and I saw Tindra, and then Tindra just looked in the bathroom and was like, "Bree, you really need to drink water." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Bro, really? Like, it's the morning and."
Yeah, you said it was because it was the morning, but I have never seen that dark pee in my life.
Okay, you didn't need to expose me like that. Like,
Well, it was already exposed, so.
yeah, but the
Yeah.
morning is different. It doesn't look like that all the time. You've
If
seen
that's what you want to tell yourself,
Dude, you've seen my pee before games. It's literally like clear.
well, yeah. But now we don't have games anymore.
No, so now I'm never gonna drink water, probably
Yeah.
ever again.
I'm telling you to get an Air Up. Air Up
No, we're not having
sponsor this
conversation again.
podcast because
We're
now
not having.
I've
this
been
conver-
convincing Bree to get an Air Up because I think that would help you. But whatever, we'll move on because they didn't pay us for this. So
Yeah. Okay, let's go into the P-Dub.
Yeah,
like
P-Dub.
this is a really long introduction.
yeah. So
Introduction or whatever it's called. And I keep moving this fucking microphone. I hope people can hear me.
yeah, it's our first time. Bear with us. But the league's attendance, they played 42 games ish or something like that so far, and
In total.
in total, yeah. Not each team,
Yeah.
team. And the like altogether attendance is like 220,000. That's pretty good.
You know what I just thought about? I'm sorry.
What?
This has nothing to
Back
do
to
with
the bucket list.
Yeah, no. This has nothing to do with the P-Dub, but it's so funny, like, while we're both wearing, like, jeans and, like, nice shirt, and I'm, like, in my hoodie and, like, my sweatpants. But this is what we look like, this is
Yeah.
so,
I'll wear jeans sometimes because
this is what we wear to school. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to school after this. Well, I'm not going to class, but I'm going to the library. I got some homework to do.
yeah. No, I grew up wearing jeans. When I was a kid, I never took my jeans off when I got home from school. Like I just that didn't exist in my world, like sweatpants. But then I noticed, like
Okay,
I
baddie.
found the sweatpants, and now like obviously, but I still like to wear jeans.
Yeah, I know you do. You
Mm.
do like to wear jeans to
Yeah.
school. Every time we don't have hockey, like if we had an off day or something, you always wear jeans.
Yeah.
So it's very normal that you have jeans
Yeah,
on
this is
now,
very
though.
normal. Mm-hmm.
And your new shoes. Show them. Show them.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast on Spotify, that wasn't a good.
Dang.
But like go on YouTube to see my shoes, I guess.
You can watch on Spotify, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
That might be really wrong. but I'm
Okay,
like-
we'll see.
No, I think you can.
Anyway, can I come back to my point?
Sorry, yeah.
So this means that attendance over those games means that the average is over 5,000 for a game, and I think that's pretty good considering that some rinks just take they don't take more than 5,000.
Yeah.
So that's just something that I wanted to throw in there. They're still doing good with attendance.
Yeah, and I think one thing they're trying to work on is getting to bigger rinks full time,
Yeah.
like having every game in bigger
Yeah. Like Toronto, for
rinks.
example.
Yeah, and NHL or Sportsnet, whatever, had an interview with Poulin. You're the one that sent me that. Eh?
Yeah, I didn't look at it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, well, you sent it to me. I watched
Yeah.
it. But anyway, one of the things that she mentioned that they're trying to grow is like being full time in capacities that can hold, because they obviously know they can get those fans. So
Yeah. That's good.
yeah, all good.
Also today when we are recording this, it's Friday, March 8th.
Yeah, the 8th.
Milana Butera's birthday.
Yeah.
And International Women's Day.
Yeah.
And International Women's in Sports Day.
Oh yeah.
So tonight is the premiere. Like, this is not like crazy stuff, but Molson has paired with I don't know, I've never had a beer from that company, but they sponsor PWHL now, and they bought like the area of the jersey like above the number.
Yeah.
Where the player's name usually is.
Yeah, where the last name usually is, like right top of the number.
Yeah, and they did that so
head.
that the names would have to move down to under the number.
Yeah.
And it's for a campaign called See My Name, I guess, and their statement is like, we covered our name so she can show hers or something.
Yeah.
And you had something to say about that?
Well, I didn't have something to say about that. I think it's awesome that Molson is doing that.
Yeah, like it's like for a good thing. Because usually
it's
the
for
hair,
a great
like
thing.
the hair is like.
The only thing I said about it was that their logo, like Molson could have put it anywhere else.
Yeah.
But I think and they are obviously just trying to make a point that it's like, hey, let's move these under. And now they probably will, right?
Yeah.
We're thinking that it's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
And also, is it just Toronto? Do you know? That's what I wasn't sure. Is it just Toronto that's doing this whole Molson and the last name?
I don't think
under
so.
the jersey?
No, I think it's all the teams. But
or is it?
It's
is
starting
all the
tonight. It's starting tonight, and then I don't know if it's gonna be like every game going forward, or if they're kind of like trying it, I guess. But
I think it makes sense. I wonder what the players think.
Yeah, but in PHF, the leagues they had in previous years, they always had the name under the number.
Yeah, and a lot of teams do. That's not an uncommon thing these days.
No, in Sweden everyone does that. Like no one has it up top.
And also, if you have a short last name and you wear your hair down, like I do.
Yeah.
Not down. Let's clarify, but like not in a bun. Ponytail.
Yeah.
You can't see my last name.
No.
At all.
No. So I just think like
it's 3 letters.
The area over the number is like such a shitty place to buy a sponsor thing.
Yeah.
Like no one is gonna see it. So that's
but now everybody sees it.
Yeah,
you know
and yeah. They did a good thing out of it. Like everyone is gonna see this now.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of this hair stuff, whatever, like these girls are big role models, but we haven't even talked about what's most important, which is
the hair.
The hair, their style.
Yeah, the hair. So I think I've always had a firm believer. I am a firm believer about this. You gotta do what looks best on you.
Oh, nice.
Personally, I think the low buns look great and it's such good style. I can't wear them. Like I don't look good in the low bun on the ice. I'll be walking around school, I'll be going to the rink, you'll see my hair in a low bun, but when it comes on the ice, I gotta fix it. I gotta do usually it looks like, it's just like
a ponytail.
A ponytail. And I straighten it. I think maybe it makes me a little faster out there with the straight pony.
Yeah, because the hair gets less puffy and takes up less space.
And it takes you.
Yeah. I wear a braid.
Yeah.
And I used to wear, I've had buns, I had ponytails. Usually for practice, I just do ponytail. But for games, when I'm like dressing for success, I do a braid because sometimes I get so sweaty and I don't have that much hair.
Yeah.
And like it's pretty thin and whatever.
Your hair does look a lot shorter than it does now when it's in a helmet for some reason.
Yeah. But also, since I have so little hair, if I start sweating, like my ponytail could be soaked. Like it could look like I've been in the shower. So then I just think a braid looks better because it's not as visible that it's like soaking wet kind of. So that's why I'm going with the braid.
I also started doing braids this year on the road. So when I don't have time to do my hair and it doesn't look good, I'll just throw it in a braid.
I think that
And
looks
I
good on you
think-
too.
And like I wish I could rock a bun. They don't look good on me. Like
Yeah.
unless I got someone to I think maybe do the bun for me. But also, I must say, in practice, I have buns and I do get quite a few compliments.
Oh, you do?
So maybe I'm just thinking of how my buns on the ice used to look like in like junior hockey when I was like Brie, like really like you had that in your hair. Come on now.
I never get
I
compliments.
think maybe I got better at them. I'm gonna next time I wear my hair in a bun on the ice, you're gonna have to take a picture.
I
of
have
it.
to give you a compliment.
No, don't give me a compliment. Take a photo of it,
Yeah.
'cause I want to know what it looks like.
Also, fun fact: before every single game or
Oh,
every
shit.
single
I know what you're
period,
gonna say.
Bree's like, Tindra turns around and she's like, "How does my ponytail look?" And I like, it's always a little bit to the left.
I
And
know,
it's
and
always-
I don't know how that happens. Like I don't know how that happens. I literally, like, okay, wait.
Yeah.
Actually, today is it bad today? It must be
No,
to one side, right?
It's a little bit to the left, but I think
But
it's
not noticeable.
No.
And well, okay, I do that because I have PTSD. Because one game, I rewatched the game, and my hair was like fully to the fucking side, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, okay, I'm probably being dramatic. It wasn't like fully to the side because obviously nobody told me to fix it, but I could see it from the upstairs fucking camera, so it was pretty bad if I could notice it. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. Like, this is not looking good. So that's why I ask you to center it every time. But yeah, it's never in the middle. I don't know how. That will be my goal next year,
Yeah.
is to learn how to put a ponytail
I
on by
used to
myself.
always fix it, but then towards the end of the season, I was always like, yeah, it looks fine.
That's so annoying,
Looks
Tindra.
just, but it looks
I started
fine.
asking other people. I would ask Lisa
Yeah.
because I knew you were lying.
Yeah.
And whoever my D partner was, I'd be like, how's the hair looking? Good?
Oh, God. Okay, you want to get into the mock draft?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me pull up my scouting report.
Yeah, okay, wait, let me just explain. You pull that shit
Yeah.
up. Do you have the real one?
I have the real one.
Okay, because we're going to need that. But, not that we don't know it off the top of our head. Actually, I think I do know it.
Do you
The
want to go?
Heisey, Larock.
Yep.
Mueller.
Yep.
Fuck, who was fourth? I know
New York
Aaron Ambrose was the last pick of that draft. Another D, Savannah Harmon.
Yeah, fifth.
Fuck, who I'm missing that
Fourth.
New York
To New
pick.
York. A D.
Shelton?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So that was the order. Heisey, Larock, Mueller, Shelton, Harmon, Ambrose. That was the first round. And now we've been like, you know.
I don't know why I thought for a second that she was on. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I thought Ella Shelton got picked, but obviously she didn't. You're right. Like, she's fourth.
Yeah.
She was their fourth pick, but
Yeah.
fourth overall. She was their first
Yeah.
pick. Yeah, so we're going to do, I selected a draft. So of the first round, what I think it not should have been, but what it would be now, based on people's production and stuff.
Yeah.
And like just how they're doing.
And then
Tindra
I
did the
try
same
to
thing,
do the same thing.
But we don't know who we picked.
And the one rule.
We had one rule that like nothing can be the same. Like nothing can be the
Taylor
same.
Heisey was picked first. She cannot be picked first in our
She
draft.
cannot be picked first in this draft. Like everything has to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
And like even if like who did I just say was Erin Ambrose? She was 6th overall pick. You can't put her as 6. You gotta move them a little bit.
Yeah.
That was like the one.
The one rule we had.
The one rule we had.
Okay. Do you want to go one by one, like you said you're first?
Yeah.
I'll say my first.
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Sure.
All right. Well, my first overall pick was we got another no. We're at 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we could try and buzz through this pretty quick. I had this one. I think you might have too, but Grace Zumwinkle. I would just.
I put her as first too.
You're not supposed to tell me yet.
What? Okay. Well, take it back.
Yeah, but I mean, she's been a stud. She's top goal scorer.
Yeah.
Like, She's got 9 goals, I think.
Yeah, she got 13 points in 16 games.
No, she has 7 goals. I have it on my little sheet here.
Yeah,
but
yeah, and like averaging like 0.8 points per game, and she
yeah,
had like
0.8.
But
and
it's just, like she's not like the highest in scoring, but she's just like
No,
a stud, and
she's
she like pulled through with a
point-
hat trick. Like
point producer on her team. But
she scored in penalty shots when we watched.
Yeah, and it was actually a
this
sick
week.
goal. Her and Heisey scored like really
Yeah,
similar goals.
Yeah.
And they're both really really good, and Minnesota got pretty lucky getting both those two.
Yeah.
Because those could be questionable, like
Exactly.
1-1 or whatever.
Exactly.
But
and
also she was a steal she was in the 3rd round, so not like that big of a steal. Like
No.
it's not like she was like in the 7th round, but like a pretty she, really 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 good pick by Minnesota.
Yeah, she's produced 15% of Minnesota's total points.
Yeah, and she's just like a goal scorer. Like you'll see like there's a lot of really really good playmakers. Not they don't you need playmakers, but I think it's harder to find like a pure goal scorer.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she is.
Yeah.
So based on where we're at now this season, I think she is no doubt first overall in my mock draft.
Yeah.
Do I think at the end of the season, Heisey could give her a run for her money? Like if we redid this mock draft at the end of the season, we'll see. But right now, it's definitely her.
Yeah.
And then my second pick, I went with Ella Shelton, and I have a few reasons for this. Toronto took because you all got to pick 3 players or like reserved.
Yeah,
3,
like before the draft even started,
Yeah,
like since it was the first year, each team got to sign 3 players prior to the draft, and you couldn't sign anyone straight out of college. So, like, each 6 team just like choose like 3 players from the American or the Canadian national team, basically.
Yeah.
That's like If you look at who got signed first, it was like these older players. They've been in the game for a long time, and yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I put Ella Shelton 2nd overall pick, because Toronto, they had. This is where I thought. This is my thought process here with Ella Shelton. She's obviously a stud defenseman. She's leading the PWD in points right now, like really offensive. I think she's like -4, -2. She's either -2 or 4. It wasn't even a number. I don't really remember. But she's playing on a bad team. Like New York is not. It's not hot right now. If you're D playing a lot of minutes, like your plus minus probably isn't going to be that good.
No.
When your team is losing. Yes, but another thing. Sorry, this is getting really confusing. But Natalie Spooner did a compassionate circumstance. So she basically asked if she could stay in Toronto, like kind of no matter what. And she played for Toronto Furries for so long, and she's got a son now and a family there. Like, to me, there was no doubt in my mind that she was staying in Toronto. And I don't think that, like, Toronto GM, like, Toronto head coaches, they knew they were getting Spooner.
And you should say that.
You can't tell me that you maybe thought Spooner was going somewhere else. You guys knew you were getting Spooner, so they didn't. They took Sarah Nurse, Blair Turnbull, and Renata Fast, a defenseman. Those are the 3 people they reserved.
Because they knew they were gonna get.
Like they knew they were getting Spooner.
And why we're talking about Toronto here is because Toronto had the 2nd pick in the draft.
Yeah. So this is.
If Spooner would have, like, they don't have to pick her as their first.
Exactly. Like Spooner was in the 4th round, right?
Yeah.
4th round of the draft. Like obviously, like everybody knew she was going to Toronto no matter what. And I don't know if you pick the what's it called, compassionate circumstance. A player can file for compassionate circumstance. So I don't know if you have to do that before the season. If she did that, and then they were like, Toronto still needs to draft you, type of thing. I don't know if that's what it was. I'm assuming they still had to draft her in some round.
Yeah.
But really weird that she was in the 4th. Like super weird. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get at here, why I picked Ella Shelton, is because they had Blair Turnbull, Sarah Nurse, and Natalie Spooner. Like 3 really, really, really good forwards.
Yeah.
They had Renata Fast too, defenseman, but I thought like maybe they could use like another D. Like if they would have picked like Heisey, like would she have been first line center on that team
Probably
with
not.
all yeah. So I don't know. I thought maybe they could have used another offensive defenseman. So that's why I picked Ella Shelton as my second overall pick to Toronto because I think she would have fit in nicely there.
Yeah.
And then my third pick, Taylor Heisey, obviously. So she would be going to Boston in my mock draft. And I think based on the season so far, she had a upper body injury, so she was out for a little bit. We talked about this last pod. It said she was on the long-term IR, but she wasn't.
She was there for like a week and then she came back.
Yeah, but she got hurt in the rivalry series in Game 7, left the ice, arm was in a sling, so I think she came back not maybe, definitely more sooner than people would have thought. But I think maybe that was a little bit of a setback for her, but also I think Zumwinkle is just really proven to be that goal scorer and stuff. So she's my third overall pick. And I had a really, really hard time with these two. I'll just say my fifth pick to New York is Mueller. And I had a hard time with these two. I wasn't sure who to pick third and fourth, either Heisey or Mueller, because they're so similar. And they both are young. Mueller's a 98, Heisey's a 2000, so Heisey's 2 years younger, and I think that's the only thing it came down to that I put Heisey above her.
More years in her.
Well, not really.
Ahead
that
of
would
her?
probably factor even in the next 5, but she's just a little younger, whatever. But their stats in college so similar, such similar players, 5-on-5 PK power play. So, and she's also been a stud this year. Her stats she's got 9 apples. She's +2. She's playing with Hillary Knight. Mueller's done really, really good this year. And then my fifth pick, that's going to Ottawa. I would have picked Erin Ambrose, and she's just you can't not pick these stud defensemen. There was.
She gives me the same vibe she could have signed before the draft.
Yeah,
she's one of those players that could have signed before the draft.
Yeah,
too.
That's the other thing that I was gonna say about her. Surprised she didn't sign before, but there was a couple good D that went. But anyway, she was definitely gonna be a first round pick. I think she went to the Olympics in 2022. She's a veteran, experience, leadership, really, really good player on the ice. Easy first round pick. You might not be getting a power forward, but you can't go wrong with a solid defenseman like that. Also, really, really similar to that pick, I picked Jocelyn Larocque as my 6th overall pick.
Another one that could have signed.
She would have went to Montreal in my mock draft. She went to New York, 2nd overall, in
Toronto.
Toronto in the actual draft. But same thing, veteran leadership. You want all your younger players learning from a player like that. And I think getting a risking your chances on a young power forward isn't worth passing up on a D like that with that much experience. She's been to 3 Olympics.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Larocque.
Yeah.
Been around for so long. Can't pay to have. You want your team to learn from somebody like that.
Yeah.
So that's my draft. Should I say my honorable mentions now, or
we can do honorable mentions?
Okay, I'll give the ball to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you like my draft?
I did really like it. I think you win, even before I even said mine, because you're such a stat rat and just this is your thing. I feel but I'm just gonna go here. I have a couple similar players. I already said, I have Zumwinkle as my first overall pick.
Yeah.
Going to Minnesota. And then for my second overall pick, I have Alina Mueller. You already talked about her, but I just think she
can't go wrong. That's a good pick, honestly.
I played against her, and she can really, at least I played against her when she's in Switzerland and Northeastern. We played her, and I just think she can just change the game by herself. It can be an even game, and then once her line gets on the ice, it's such a big difference. She can produce those points and score those goals. That's just okay, you win the game thanks to you.
I agree. And another thing about Mueller is like she came from Northeastern when I was trying to pick her Heisey. Like
Mm.
she came from Northeastern. Not to say that team wasn't really really good, because they were, but Minnesota was just way better, and
Yeah.
she wasn't playing with like
No, she can do a lot on her own.
like studs. Like she can
she's
actually
a
do.
playmaker, but she
Even
can
like
just,
she's not like Team Canada, Team USA. Like she does shit for her.
yeah, she does make a difference. Like if she's in the lineup with Switzerland, or if she's not, like it's two completely different teams.
Exactly. Like other
So.
people, I don't want to say like are good because they're playing with other people, but it makes your life easier when you're playing with good people.
Yeah.
Not again to say
Yeah.
that there's not good forwards on the Switzerland team, but not even close compared to USA.
Yeah.
Like she's running show over there.
Yeah, and she has 11 points in 14 games, averaging about 0.8 points per game too, and she is doing this in Boston. That's not doing as good
Yeah,
as like teams like
as
Minnesota
Minnesota,
and
yeah.
Montreal. So that's why she's my
Great
second
point.
overall. Third overall, goalie action. I just feel like I had to put her up there.
Yeah.
Corinne Schroeder.
Yeah.
She
Sure.
was originally the 33rd overall pick in round 6.
So that's a steal.
Yeah, I think so, because there was like, I don't know how many. They
Do
signed.
you know what her save percentage is right now? You got that on there?
No, I don't have it, but she sits second. I think it's like
Second and okay.
And she has
Oh.
Schule is sitting first, and Schroeder has twice the amount of shots compared to Schule. So
Oh.
like I say, she's my first. She doesn't have the best.
Awesome.
She doesn't have the best goals against average, but she plays on New York, and they've been losing a couple of games recently.
Yeah.
So, but her
I
save
mean,
percentage is really good.
Yeah.
And 3 teams signed goalies before the draft was even like
Mhm.
three teams signed.
I was just gonna
goalies.
say a lot of teams did that, which isn't. That's like pretty smart.
Yeah, because like also like you kind of need a solid goalie.
I would take 3 power forwards.
To the pre thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying
And,
Schroeder has been so good for New York.
Yeah.
Like she has helped them. Like the first game we watched in USB Stick Arena.
USB stick.
USB Stick Arena, she was like a beast.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even selected the first goalie. I think I have it on here, but like Hensley was selected before her. Campbell, I think, was selected before her.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she was like basically the 6th goalie to get picked, and she's been doing so good. So I just feel like she deserves to be up there.
I like that pick, Tindra.
Thanks.
I do.
Then I picked Spooner. We already talked about her. If the circumstances was like, okay, clean sheet, like clean slate, whatever, like everyone can get picked wherever, like it does nothing else matters, she would have been picked first or signed before. Definitely signed before.
That's why I didn't put her on my mock draft, because
Yeah.
like it didn't make sense to me. Like
Yeah. And I just I didn't read about all that stuff, and I just disregarded, and I just picked her because I felt like I wanted to. And obviously here she's 4th overall then, but I don't know. It's just like my top 6, like consider however you want. And she's just crazy. She sits 3rd in points in the entire league. She has 15 points. She has 2 shutout goals. She's averaging 1 point a game. Yeah.
stud.
Yeah, and like 12 of her 15 points are goals.
Yeah, she has most goals in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's my 4th overall. Ella Shelton is my 5th. You already talked about her, so I feel like I don't really have to do that
Yeah,
again.
she's so good.
Yeah,
Stud.
and then a little joker,
She's so good.
a little wild card I put in here is Gabby Hughes.
Yeah, she's also, I really like her, another Minnesota girl.
Yeah, she went to Ottawa, and in here she would go to Montreal then. But she has the most game-winning goals in the league.
That's a really
3.
good stat.
And I think that's just such a an
underrated stat.
underrated stat for sure. Like
Yeah, I think if I could pick any stat to lead, I'd probably win in game-winning goals.
yeah, game-winning goals is like when your team needs someone to step up.
How many does she have?
and
You know?
3.
3.
And hope. Like so, it's like and
3
it's
is like a lot.
yeah, and it's
for-
like we aren't that far into the season, so I guess like it could obviously change. But
Yeah.
for now, she's leading that stat, and I think that's just someone I
Good
would want on
stat.
my
Yeah,
team.
you want a goal scorer
Yeah,
in the
that
good
can
moments.
put it away in the good moments. Yeah, so that was my draft.
Good job.
Thanks. And we have some honorable mentions.
Did we even have?
I didn't pick Heisey because
Yeah. Yeah.
That's-
You were.
no, I didn't
I'm-
pick her because she's been injured. So she has
You
like
just
if
don't
I
like her for some reason. Admit
no,
it.
maybe she like scored on me sometime. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played her. But also like her average isn't as good as the other players that I picked.
Yeah.
Like she is average like 0.6, and like she is a really good
No,
player.
but she like.
I think she's gonna end up.
I'm a stat rat, but like when you watch her on the like she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
her presence is known right away, and
Yeah.
like she kills penalties really well. Like she plays power play. Like
Yeah,
she's 5-on-5.
she moves
like,
really
she's
well. But like
moves
I'm
really
yeah.
good. She's good skater. Like she is.
I
she's
just feel
gonna,
like
I prediction she's gonna have a jump. Maybe her freaking arm was hurting before the injury even happened, and she's been weird. God knows.
yeah.
But I think she's gonna.
Yeah. I think
she's going
so
up.
too.
I think
so too.
she's had like a really, really good start so far, but I think she's going to go up.
Yeah.
I think at the end it's going to be her and Zumwinkle leading Minnesota, which is fucking crazy because they're both fresh out of college.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
youngsters.
but obviously, like she could have been in here, but I just felt like giving other people some air. I don't know.
Yeah, makes sense. And she was.
I don't think she's gonna cry herself to sleep because she wasn't in my draft.
No. This is my biggest robbery of the draft. Like, just an absolute steal. Vanisova.
Yeah, I had her too.
Like, insanity. She was originally 7th round, 42nd overall. Right now, she's got 14 games played, 2 goals, 8 assists, 10 points. She's +3.
Yeah, and
she's been so good.
Yeah,
we talked about her before too in a couple of our episodes now.
Yeah, and regardless of what game you put on, I feel like you always notice her in Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's such a grinder
Yeah,
and like can do so much.
Helping that team, she's playing with the big dogs. Probably
We're
shouldn't
shooing
shoot my eyes right now.
Yeah.
She's playing with the big dogs.
Yeah, and I had her too. Another honorable
she's really
mention.
good. Wait, sorry.
You want to say something?
What's her nationality?
Czech.
Czech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Czechs, they have put up some, like they have a couple players now, and they're all doing good, and I think it's only going to be more Czechs in the future.
My second snub, or do you want to say your first one?
Well, I had Vanisova too, but I can say Tapani.
Tapani.
Susanna Tapani from Finland. She's in Boston now. She was drafted
traded
to Minnesota. But she has the best plus minus in the league with plus 11 last time I checked.
Doing something right if you're plus minus is that good.
Yeah, I'm just like honorable mention. I didn't draft her, but I like that stat too. Like it's
plus minus is a really really good stat.
Yeah,
but which sucks though because sometimes you just
sometimes
it literally has nothing
when
to
you
do
look
with you.
at stats like like it doesn't reflect always on the game either. Like sometimes I can have like I can feel like I'm happy with my game, but I let in goals.
Yeah,
and my
sometimes when your stats are really good, like you didn't play good.
Yeah, or like I didn't even do anything, or you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Okay,
but
my
plus 11.
My second robbery, someone that I think got snubbed from the draft. She was 4th round, 20th overall. We already talked about her, Gabby Hughes. Like just a steal. She's so good. Like 3 game-winning goals. We talked about her. And then my other one, my third one. I feel like I might get a little bit of ripping on for this, but it's our girl Lexi. Lexia Gia. Like she's good, and she was. Listen to this. 11th round, 65 overall. She's got 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points right now. She's -2, but like she's playing on Ottawa.
And she plays PK and stuff, right?
She's on power play. I'm not too sure if she's on the PK.
I just know she always plays like 6-on-5.
But she's good. Yeah. 5 goals it's got to be top in the league a little bit because we're still really not really early, but we're still decently early in the season.
Yeah.
She's got to be 5 goals has got to be like top 7 in the league. That would be my guess.
Like she's definitely higher in goals than she was in the draft. Like if you compare this. Yeah.
Like
and I think she's
top 20 in the league in points. I know that. Like she's buzzing and she looks like a big power forward. Like
fresh out of college.
Fresh out of college. She's young. You notice her every time she's on the ice, just like a big power forward, does all the right things. I notice her every time she's on the ice. I like watching her play.
Yeah.
I also think that she's gonna get better, and like she's good at TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like she's bringing the fans to Ottawa.
Yeah.
And that's
like they probably get a lot of revenue from her. Or
a little bit. She's a fan favorite for sure.
A couple tickets.
A couple tickets. She's a fan favorite for sure. A couple birthday parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I had.
And I just want to give an honor. Okay, Mikava on Minnesota. Yeah. She has 2 points in 16 games, But what I tell
What's
you.
her plus minus? Do you know?
No, I don't know her plus, probably -10. I don't know.
Oh,
But
come on.
I'm just telling you, when it gets to the playoffs, you better watch out for Mikava. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna argue.
You heard it here first. This
Mick
is
Kava is Tindra's buddy, so you're
yeah.
like biased opinion.
Biased opinion.
I have an unbiased opinion. So we watched her play at New York against Minnesota at UBS. She's good player. Good player, actually. She's a little bit old. I hate to say it. Like for her groove. A little bit old for what line was she ripping? Wasn't she on the fourth for a little bit?
Yeah, she was on the fourth when we watched.
Yeah,
but she
little old for a fourth liner, but
she's not.
She's
not
good.
supposed
She's a
to be on the
grinder.
fourth line.
She's moved up now. She's playing more. We watched her game.
Yeah.
We watched her play. Who did we just watch her play? Not against New York on TV. Who did we watch her play? They lost the game.
I don't remember.
Was it the game that went in the shootout?
Yeah.
Who the fuck did they play against? Yeah, because Zumwinkle and Heisey scored. Come on. I can't remember. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't matter, but she was out there with 30 seconds left, and she's good. She sets up shit. She's got vision.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I played with her in Sweden before, and sometimes, like she's been, obviously, she was really good in regular season, too, but just when playoff kicks in, it's something that happens to her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, you need to tell her she got to start playing like it's playoffs all the time. Like,
well, I told her to listen to the podcast so you can talk to her.
Yeah, we'll have her on one day.
Yeah, we'll get her on.
We're working on that now that we're in like a studio with like microphones and shit, not just in that hot, sweaty room. We'll have a guest on.
Yeah.
That's all good, right?
Yeah.
We can wrap this up.